Tender kisses. Ah, listen, Sky Squad, let's chat. I thought, we talked about Jackie Christie earlier, and now we got to talk about Drew, Latoya, Marlo, Kandi, and the secret recording. Okay, we got to talk about it, baby. Welcome into the room, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but I said let's do it live because you know what? I'm gonna get dramatic with this one. Okay, I'm gonna get dramatic with this one. While I'm waiting for y'all to hop into the room, listen, if you haven't already done so, please, please, please make sure you guys head on over to the Amazon.com or the Audible.com and pick up a copy of my book, The Wickedest Wives, Desiree's Desire, book 1 in the series. Leave us a review. We 2 reviews away from 40. If you already got the book, leave us a review. Let us know how you felt about it. Okay. Got to do a little promo for myself. Now, I also want to tell you guys that 2 things. All commentary in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Also, this entire video is a spoiler alert. So if you don't want to be spoiled, press mute and just watch along with us and chat along with us because we're going to be spoiling some things. Okay. So just so you guys can be aware and be alert, this is a spoiler. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Thank you so much, Empress Carter. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the book is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Tish, you never did tell me why you was mad about the book. You mad about that ending? You mad about that ending? Let me know. Let me know. All right. So yes, press mute, but keep the video playing, baby. Let's get these views. Hit like on it too while you hit mute, hit the like button if you don't want to be spoiled. All right. So I've given y'all the disclaimers. All right. Hey, yes, spoil me, baby. Spoil me. Book 2 is on the way. On the way. Okay. All right, so just to let you all know, this is a B. Scott exclusive, okay? A B. Scott exclusive. So shout out to B. Scott. So we about to get the real tea now. We about to get some real tea on this one. All right, so y'all remember the other day we had heard B on the radio talking about a secret recording about a housewife kissing another housewife or another person associated with housewives. And so we naturally, or at least me, okay, me, myself, and I was putting 2 and 2 and making 10 and thinking, oh, well, that could be related to the Drew situation. All right. Another one of my favorite people. Okay. So I was like, well, is this related to the Ty Young scenario because we had got some insinuations from Mimi Faust, not only in an interview with Anthony Loftus, but also via an IG post that, about this whole situation, these allegations about Drew and Ty. Okay. Now I ain't gonna lie, they do look good together. I mean, just saying, they look good. That's just me speculating. They look good. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with 2 good-looking people. But let's talk about 2 other good-looking folk. Okay. Latoya and Drew. So how does this all fit together? Because I had thought it was about Drew and the Ty, but no, this is about Drew and Latoya. So let me run it down for you guys in case you haven't already heard and you've been under a rock like I had. So, B had told us this about the recordings on the Breakfast Club. Now, this recording is about Drew and her relationship with Latoya. You guys may recall that Latoya was a friend to the show, which, to be honest with you guys, I felt like Latoya was gone too soon. I felt like she was chaotic. Okay. She had a lot going on, but there was something that I liked about her. And I do feel like they made a little bit of a mistake by getting rid of Latoya too soon. But that's just my opinion. Okay. My opinion. Well, you know what, guys, number one, you know what? It's interesting because sometimes there be a thin line between love and hate. Sometimes that attraction could be in life in general, just so strong, and you trying to deny it. You know what I'm saying? This is me speculating about people in general, right? You know how like when little kids be messing with each other, like somebody, one of the little kids bop the other little kids, and they don't really know how to express that they like the other little kid. That's just how I feel like it is with adults sometimes too. Like maybe they would, it could be sometimes doing a little fussing and fighting, okay, because really there could be a little attraction there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, not to take y'all back to the playground back in y'all days, okay? Um, at the playground. Okay, so anyway, so let's get back to the story. All right. Now, in a series of clips, these clips were shared with B. Scott. Now, B. Scott is not going to repost those clips out of respect for the source. But in this clip, Drew can be heard explaining to the girls how Latoya lied to everybody about doing the dirty with Drew's friend Prophet Lot. Oh, yes. This is going all the way back to Prophet Lot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday, Miss Leandra. Now, why are we on Prophet Lot? Okay, because we don't really know Prophet Lot like that. Okay. Anyway, Drew, it can be heard in this recording saying she's a very sexual person talking about Latoya. She has no problem licking that tongue out like all the time. That's just Toya, and it's crazy. She's always in the heat. Okay. So in one of these clips from the recording, Marlo can be heard, asking Drew for more informations. Okay. So Marlo, Marlo gonna, as Marlo stated in the trailer, Marlo's gonna get the tea. If it's some tea, she gonna spill it. So Marlo says, so Toya be lying too, you're saying? And then Drew responds back again, allegedly, okay? She told me and Ralph explicit details and she apologized to both of us. She got it in with the prophet and gave me explicit details of how she got it in with the prophet and what happened. Okay. So in another clip, so it's multiple clips, right? Drew is on the speakerphone, all right, with somebody else denying accusations that she and Toya kissed. Now, it's not really the details are fuzzy on what night everybody is talking about, but according to B. Scott, the assumption can be made that they're talking about the night of Cynthia Bailey's birthday party when everybody was with the Bolo. Okay. Tierra says, hey, Richie, love you and your channel. Just want to say for anyone that bought your book and left a review, please double check that your review is still there. Mine was deleted and I had to rewrite it. Thank you so much, Tierra, for that update. I appreciate that. Y'all listen, go back and check and make sure those reviews are up there. And thank you for that super chat, boo. Now, Donzi says, why is this relevant? Is Toya back on the show? Well, this is relevant for the people that want to know the tea, okay, about what the secret recording is about. So that's why we are having this discussion today. Okay. But I wish Latoya was back on the show. Anyway, but we'll get to Toya. We'll get to her in a second. Now, remember, B. Scott did give the exclusive that some of the ladies, got with the Bolo and even got, quote, their peaches cobbled by Bolo. Y'all remember that? I got to read you this quote from the article because it says, it was after that night. I'm reading this is quote by quote from the article right now. It was after that night that Tanya Sam fled to Canada and was never found in these Real Housewives of Atlanta streets again. But we digressed. Y'all know we never did see Tanya again. Put justice for Tanya. Okay. Justice for Tanya. You know what I'm saying? She seemed like such a sweet lady. I likes her. I think I still follow her on the Instagram or whatever. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So in the recording, Drew says, I never kissed her mouth. She never kissed my mouth. And then Kandi can be her, or what sounds to be Kandi, okay, allegedly. Let me put the alleged badge up here, okay? I done told y'all the video was a spoiler. Now let me put the alleged badge is already up. Okay, cool. So Kandi can be her saying, y'all definitely kissed. Now, let me go back because I want to address something. Now, Kandi, I think rarely, if ever, drinks. So in a situation like that, but Kandi is also, and I also stated this the other day about Leah on, what is that? Ultimate Girls Trip, about how Leah may want to think twice about joining these trips where it's going to be a lot of alcohol because she don't drink, right? But Leah don't drink because she's had problems with alcohol in the past. I think Kandi don't drink just because she don't like drinking. And then when you are hanging out with people that don't drink, it's two types of people that don't drink, right? The one type of person is they don't need to drink because they party and all they the life of the party anyway, right? Or they just know they don't need a drink to party. Then you got another type of person that does need a drink to party, and then if they don't have a drink, they be off to the side, silent and not really engaging. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got that liquid courage in them, right? So I believe Kandi is the type of person that's turned up even when she not drinking and it's time for a function. Therefore, I believe Kandi's recollection of a night in question, whereas I may not believe everybody else because I believe everybody else might have been drinking. Do you follow my logic? Okay, there we go. There you go. All right. Gwen, I'm learning to do that too. I'm learning to have a good old time without a drinky drink. All right. Now, Marlo then chimes in and says, Toya did kiss your mouth. Why you lying? Now, who do y'all believe in this situation? Do you believe Marlo and Kandi? Because if Marlo and Kandi agreeing on something, I mean, I feel like that. Now we probably on to something. We probably are, now. They together. They got to be credible. Okay, you follow. Okay, good, Claudette. You follow. Yeah, that memory might be more on point, Donzie. Okay. Moving forward. All right. So Kandi, I guess, can be heard in the background saying, and now Marlo's saying it. Okay, as she is riled up and she's pointing to the group. So everybody seems to get all in agreement about what happened while Drew is still on the phone recollecting the details. And she says that never effing happened. So you're saying I was pulling your wig? And then the call apparently ends. Now, in another clip, Marlo is her telling Drew why she doesn't really believe her accusations or whatever she's saying. Marlo says it's not that we don't believe Toya, but she's a real bitch and she's an Aquarius like me. So I'm assuming Marlo's saying like, yo, she's a real one. And then Drew says, but she also lies an effing lot. And Marlo says, I don't know if she lies. All right. And then somebody else can be heard in the background saying the pot calling the kettle black when referencing Drew calling Latoya a liar. All right. So it really doesn't go into, none of these clips go into why Latoya is being brought up. But as you guys may notice, as pictured here, Latoya did pop up at what appeared to be a filming event for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15. If you look in the caption here, okay, because I did pull it straight from that Instagram. Yes, I did. It said last night at Candy's Peach Social Museum was done to perfection. We had the most incredible time. Swipe to see my ex rival. So when you go to that post on the Instagram, and I'm still on it. Hold on. I ain't done. I ain't done yet. Cause I had to go back in. I remember seeing these photos that they was cool, but I was like, "Ooh, wait, now let's really go see what's going on here." And then it says, "Swipe to see my ex-rival turned friend at Drew Sidora." It says Candy's Peach Social Museum outfit deets and stories. Now, this picture was taken. You guys can see Drew has posted kissy face emojis here. Tender kisses. Okay, so then that happened. This photo was posted on December 17th of 2022. Now, I'm trying to figure out, I feel like RHOA Portugal. Let me see. News. I'm trying to find the date on that trip to Portugal. I could not find it. I would have to go all the way back into the archives of the news. But I'm assuming the trip to Portugal happened after this photo was taken. Okay, so now, see, now I don't. That's what I don't know. She's so dope. So I says it's the buildup. Mimi claims she had dealings with Ty, so yeah, they're about to try and expose her. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I mean, that's also. I mean, listen, because it was the So January, we don't know who made the recording, and this was a source that provided the recordings to B. Scott. So the recordings aren't posted, but we got the good transcript, which is in the description of this video down below. So make sure you guys head on over there to the B. Scott, and you guys can get all of the extra tea or any tea that I missed, but I don't think I missed much. Okay. All right. Now we don't know, as B does claim makes the claim in the article, what will make the ultimate final cut. Yes, y'all get these. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. All right. Yeah, I mean, I feel, to be very honest with you, I feel like, I mean, I guess the thing for Drew would be that Drew was married at the time, right? So when we talk about it like this, at that point, Portia was single. Now Tanya was in a relationship, so I could see why she might get to run in too, because she was also in a relationship. But I mean, according to the cookie lady, it shouldn't have mattered. But I digress. Meanwhile, when the Bolo situation happened, I think Drew had an image that she wanted to protect, that being the married daughter of a pastor, because ain't her mama a pastor or something like that, and also being, again, being married. So I think that's why she might have wanted to try to protect that image. But I think she would have been better off suited, especially if there were other people there that can verify this. That girl, if all these people saw you kiss that girl, then girl, just say it. Just say it. Listen, hey, it happened. I was drunk. Okay. And because at the end of the day, I feel like that is pretty mild in comparison to what is happening now. Okay. I think it's mild in comparison to this. Okay. Which, the reason I say that is because it comes at a heightened time for Drew, wherein her marriage is already on Front Street because they put out there that they were racing to the courthouse trying to get this divorce. And then Mimi comes out with this information or this insinuation or this sprinkle of a blend of tea that we're trying to wait and see what flavor it actually is. So I feel like that's why it's everybody like we're all trying to figure it out, right? At least me, because I'm Sherlock Homeboy. Now, at the end of the day, does it matter if she kissed Latoya or not? No. Okay. In my opinion, it don't. But y'all know. Listen, I I'm a live and let live type person, to be quite honest with you. So um do what you do. Okay. It's your marriage. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody else in it but you and Ralph and whoever else you allow in it, if that's the case. Okay. So um it is what it is, you know? But with this whole divorce thing coming about, it'll be interesting to see how these stories play out along with the whole Ty situation. What is going to happen with that? Um Hey, okay, she's so dope side. Okay, yes. Okay, and liked it. It's okay, sis. It's really okay. I think that's the thing, right? Hey, Charlotte. Welcome back, boo. Now, the thing about it is, I think the problem was that she wasn't single when she kissed her allegedly. Okay, that's the thing. But if she's single now, you can kiss anybody. You can tender kisses. Tender kisses. I mean, just do it up, baby. Live it up. YOLO rhymes with Bolo. You only live once, baby. You only live once. All right. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate you. Mm. um, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Do you, Drew? Do you, Drew? And do it well. Okay. Um, you know what I'm saying? Do you and do it well. Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Now, I was about to say that, to be quite honest with you, but I know that don't speak for every man. But I was about to say, I don't really feel like too many men really care about that anyway. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't even know why they talking about it. I mean, because again, people are more open about themselves being free nowadays, more so than it was back in the olden days. So, to be honest with you, I say do what you want to do, however you want to do it. Okay. I mean, Latoya's a good looking girl. Why not? Anyway, so that's the tea with the secret recordings, right? So that's why that's the gist of why we here today, okay? Because I wanted to know what was on the secret recordings. I thought y'all might want to know what was on the secret recordings, and so now we didn't talk about it, okay? Now, no word on whether or not, again, as the article states, these clips will make the final cut because I'm hearing the season is long, okay? Long and juicy. All right. No, not Latoya Luckett, Omar. Latoya Howard, as the article states now. I think no longer Latoya Ali. Yeah, Latoya, a little fine something there. So why not? Anyway, why was it secretly recorded? I actually don't know. We haven't gotten that tea yet. We haven't gotten the tea about how this all was recorded or why it was recorded. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Um, they've been having problems ever since they've been on the show. No, Tish P says not to get off topic, but you don't you don't like to be continued. Yet here I am waiting on book. I I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta give them a little to be continued, Tish. You know what I'm saying? I gotta set you up for book number 2 and 3, baby. Okay, okay. All right, so listen, that's the tea that we got for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, tapping in, and just being turned on and turned up with me. Okay, and we ain't even had nothing to drink yet. Okay, but I will be drinking later. Just gonna be honest with you. Now that I've said that, you guys make sure you have a good weekend. Remember, Love and Marriage Huntsville comes on tonight at 8 p.m. on the OWN network. We're gonna be talking about that tomorrow. Then on Monday, I don't think there's any shows on Sunday night this week. So then on Monday, of course, is Basketball Wives and more Jackie Christie shenanigans. So we will be talking about that on Tuesday. So we got a couple of things going on in the next couple of days. So make sure you guys are tuned in and tapped in for that, because ain't nothing wrong with it, Leandra. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What you drinking, girl? What you drinking? Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, baby. Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all have a good weekend. Yes, a prosperous day. Yes, Lord, speak it into existence, baby. Speak it into existence. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Yes. Yes. Aries season. Happy birthday to my Aries. Mimosas, baby. That's what's up. I need one of those. All right, y'all. So listen, make sure to get the book if you haven't already done so. It's so fun. It's an easy read. It is juicy. It's fun. It's reality TV based. Book number 2 is on the way. I'm thinking June, so be on the lookout for that. I have a little, if you join the mailing list, I have a little producer's notes that you will need to also get. So it'll give you some intel on what happened, like how these people were cast and all that good stuff like that. So you guys will be sure to check that out. It's coming soon. I just need a little bit of time to finish it up. And with that being said, I will catch you all in the next video. So I'm Richie Skye, the author and publisher of The Wickedest Wives, Desiree's Desire, which is book 1 in a series. This book is about redemption. It's the story of a disgraced journalist who has lost everything. And now she has to rebuild her life brick by brick. And what better way to do that than to join a reality TV show? Why not? Now, not only are we talking reality TV, so you know there's gonna be scandal, you know there's gonna be a little bit of deception, backstabbing, a little romance, and why not throw in a sprinkle of murder to really round out the excitement? So I really want you guys to dive headfirst into these books. Desiree's Desire is just the first of many to come. So I'm super excited for you guys to read this, and I want to know exactly what you think. So be sure to follow, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.